Hello everyone, Navik here. And yeah, as you can see, in addition to covering comics again, I'm going back to a series that I really wish I could have been continuing covering even a bit in my hiatus. It's the Mecha Space Ace Revenge Story Hero Organization. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff has changed since we last encountered Leonidas Tyler, or in his plan and to take down the organization that was responsible for killing his father. And and thankfully, at the start of starting with the latest chapters, we've gotten this relationship chart that kind of explains everyone's everyone's whole deal is, and specifically how they relate to Leo. Millie finally told Leo about how Ryu saved her and her father, and how sees Ryu as a hero, and yeah, that kind of led to an emotional moment where we're once again reminded that underneath all the planning, all the scheming, all the skullduggery, Leo is just a kid who's sad and angry at the loss of his father. Which, yeah, that's kind of the big emotional core of this series. Whereas we also learned that the secret ally that Yuri was hinting at, that was actually Lucia von Weisberg, or basically who's a bit of an aloof character who seemed cold at first, but she clearly has her own thing going on, saying that she loves a good conspiracy. We also got introduced to Proud Man, and who's the vice chancellor of the Self-Actualization Bureau, aka the Hero Organization. And in the latest arc, they have an arc Leo, Yuri, and Lucia have a plan. There's a big VR training match between the four top students. It's Leonidas, Lucia, David, and Sundiata. And gotta say, I love the design of the mechs because they actually do. That's the hallmark of a good mecha series, is that the mechs usually reflect something about their chosen pilots. And so they're the pilots who pilot them. And yeah, but while this match is going on, there's some additional tension added because the whole point is to put on a show to distract Proudman so that Yuri can hack into his terminal and find some dirt on the Hero Organization, kind of figuring out the whole reason why they're deciding to kill off people and use them as martyrs. And the selection process for that. And yeah, it's the same. The series has the same insane kinetic action, like when David fires this energy blast. As all the sniping shots between Lucia, and of course the melee fight between Leo and David. And one thing about this story is that there's kind of a bit of tragedy going on between Leo and David, because David obviously they both honestly respect each other, or David seeing Leo as someone and he can take inspiration from, and even Leo notices that David is really skilled. He would want to have, in any other circumstance, he'd probably want to have a really good fight with him. But unfortunately, Leo's goal and his revenge and kind of take precedence. And so even if he does end up, so there's a good chance that even if they do end up succeeding and are able to hack into Proudman's terminal and find different, some damning secrets about the Hero Organization, well, I think it seems like that Leo and David's relationship is going to go sour. So yeah, we'll have to see for that. So yeah, Hero Organization, and 5 months later is still pretty good. And in these 5 months, the pacing has definitely improved, which I think was kind of a bit of an issue in the first 15 or so chapters. There's especially because now we get how more of the relationships between the characters are being fleshed out. So yeah, look, I'm going to be covering Hero Organization new chapters as they come out, so please look forward to that. And until next time, have a great day.